How's it going, guys? TJ here, Jails, Institutions, and Reps. Gonna do a little video tonight for you guys, just checking in. Anybody that's been following me, I've been currently changed up onto a bulking SARM cycle. I've been taking a magnitude of different things, which I have here that I'm going to show you guys, and I'm going to give you my opinion. Now, these are all products that I've tried from other companies, and I've had success actually pretty much all the way across the board. I can't say as though I've gotten any bunk, anything from any site, so that's, to be fair. Right off the rip, the first thing I'm going to say is none of this is medical advice. I'm not a doctor, and all of this is for recreational purposes only, just for research on lab rats and such. Alright, so I guess we can start this. So we'll start, I guess, with where I started. So I don't know how many weeks ago it was now. I'm going to go ahead and say maybe 6-8 weeks ago. I implement SARMS all the time in my regiment, no matter what. Even if I'm just cruising or just on my TRT dose or anything like that, there's always SARMS in the mix. Ever since I started using them, I haven't stopped just because I didn't believe in them for years. They've been out for years. I didn't believe in them, never tried them, used them, and I actually got results. So I figured that I would try them all, of course, because that's just the way I am. So I have that addictive personality where I just got to try everything, see what works. But so I guess we'll start with my cycle. So things have changed a little bit throughout the course of it, but the main staples that have been there the whole time, LGD, Ligandrol from Narrows Labs, narrowslabs.com. That's where you want to be, guys. That's the current company I've been using. Very, very high quality stuff. I have been so far, capping my own. I've done a couple live videos and stuff like that with you guys, showing you how I put together my morning cocktail of SARMS into one capsule and take it for my daily dose. But anyway, so LGD, what you can expect to see from LGD. This is more of a wetter SARM, and when I say wet, I mean it's more of a bulker. Diet obviously controls any result that you're going to get from any anabolic or really anything, even natty. Your diet is what makes you. If you're lean, it's because you're eating good. If you're fat, it's because you're not eating good. It's that simple. But anyway, some drugs are better used for better applications. LGD would be, it's almost looked at as almost like maybe the D-ball of the SARM world. That's, maybe being a little extreme. D-ball is definitely a lot more powerful than LGD. Now, I've ran LGD up to 50 milligrams a day. Honestly, tons of people swear by LGD. I personally, it's not my favorite SARM. I've used it a handful of times, different doses, played with the doses, splitting the doses, taking it all at once, taking it pre-workout. And this LGD did for me exactly what every other company's LGD has done. I definitely noticed the fullness. I definitely got a little bit of acne, which tells me that it's real, because I always get a little bit of breakout with LGD whenever I put that into my protocol. So it's definitely real. It's definitely good, guys. So that's Narrows Labs LGD. That's my review on that. Now, since the beginning of this cycle, I've gained roughly 15 pounds, I want to say. Now, this has been over the course of probably the last 6 weeks, 8 weeks, something like that. I also switched off of my, I talked to my doctor and switched off of my TRT and onto HRT, and I'm currently using prescription nandrolone for my hormone replacement as opposed to testosterone. So that's kind of changing things too, and I'm liking it so far. I feel good. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay, so number 2, I try to put this in with everything. You guys, anybody who knows me is going to tell you. You probably already know what's coming. YK11. Now, YK11 is great, and basically the way that it works, to my understanding and to the studies that have been done, is that it's a myostatin inhibiting SARM. It's more of a DHT. It has a very high binding affinity. The YK11 really, basically, myostatin inhibition is going to allow your body to put more muscle on, because really I saw a video, and I can't take credit for this description or this theory, and I'll go ahead and give it to Tony Hughes for this, because he came out with the perfect way to explain the way that YK11 works and myostatin inhibition. Now, myostatin tells your body how much muscle it can hold or how much it can gain at one time or whatever. Myostatin is kind of what tries to keep your body smaller so it's running efficient. Being big and having, good sized arms and muscles and stuff like that, it's not efficient, guys. Bodybuilders, our body's not efficient. The human body isn't supposed to take in 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 calories a day. We're supposed to live on 2,000 tops. Evolution, whatever. But, the YK11 basically gets rid of the myostatin. So the myostatin regulates how much muscle you can put on. If you get rid of the myostatin with a myostatin inhibitor, that's like it's the equivalent of taking the rev limiter off of, say, a dirt bike or any sort of power sport machine. You take the rev limiter off, and now you can get that much more out of what you're doing, just because it allows the engine to perform at that much higher of an RPM and to perform at a higher level. That's what YK11 does in the body. Personally, I dose it high. I split the dose. 30 milligrams, 40 milligrams, that's good for me. That's what I like to use. People say it's overkill. I don't care what you say. It's what works for me. I wake up in the morning when I'm taking YK11. I'm always really full. Definitely makes me vascular. And it's definitely been a huge help. Negative side effect wise, like I said with the LGD, acne was a side effect thing. YK11, a lot of people complain about joint pain. I'm not really having any issues with that. I never really have with YK11, and to be honest with you, side effects for YK11 for me are very, very, very small. I don't really notice them very much. So I don't know if that's just me, I guess. I don't know. I never noticed side effects with it from Enhanced Athletes version, from Pure Raw's version, any of them. I've tried them all. This, bang, just as good, guys. I mean, I can't lie, even the way I look. I haven't touched a weight in a couple days. It's, been the holidays. Happy holidays, by the way, guys. But, as you can see, I haven't touched a weight in a couple days, but I'm still looking nice and thick, So, anyway, another one we got here, Cardarine, GW5015. Now, this is Narrow Labs version. I'm showing you these packets. These are all the raws. You guys, like I said before, I put them in the caps. I cap my own goods, put everything that I need for the day in one cap. Boop, take it, done deal. Don't have to deal with taking liquids, any of that. But anyway, the Cardarine, this is the first product I tried from Narrows. I started this cycle with all products from Enhanced Athlete, everything from EA to begin this cycle, because my friend who started this SARM company, Narrows Labs, wanted me to put it up to Enhanced Athlete. I'm a huge advocate of Enhanced Athlete. I think if it wasn't for them, SARMs wouldn't be where they're at today. Everything that I've ever taken from them has been on point, exceeded and met and or exceeded expectations. I can't have a single bad thing to say about those guys. And, that's not, this video is in no way like a shot at them or trying to, whatever. I'm just saying what it is. But like I said, I started this cycle, everything was EA. I switched over now and I've been on Narrows Lab stuff for a few weeks and I'm still gaining. So obviously the stuff's good. And that's what I'm here to portray to you guys and to show you and to tell you. But anyway, Cardarine, if you guys aren't familiar with it, GW5015. It's like instant cardiovascular endurance. You take 20 milligrams of this stuff, wait 30 minutes, go jump on the cardio. You rip through cardio like you're friggin', I don't know. For a guy who does little to no cardio, I'll be honest, I'm one of those guys. I don't do a lot of cardio at all. I can take this stuff and notice a huge difference, especially if I'm on a 19 NOR, which I am. The DECA, and I've also used this before while I was taking Tren. You take the Cardarine while you're on DECA or Tren, those side effects that take away your breath from 19 NOR steroids dissipate, completely disappear, completely gone. Cardarine, guys. Narrows Labs Cardarine. Good stuff. Check it out. Okay. Let's see. I also have this, which I am currently giving a little bit of a break. MK677 from Narrows Labs, guys. Stuff's fire. Not gonna lie. The only reason I'm giving it a break is makes my ass tired, man. I get real tired from this, but I can notice, like, I haven't taken the MK677 in a little while, and I bet you if I were to start taking this today, within 10 days, I'd probably put another 5 pounds on. My appetite's down from dropping it. I had been using originally EAs, and now Narrows Labs. Switched over, had no problems, no changes, no differences. Now that I've dropped it, my appetite has gone down. I'm starting to lose a little bit of the water that it was helping me hold, but this stuff is definitely as legit as it gets. Waking up with numb hands definitely happens. Also, just being tired from taking it, lethargy the next day, all those side effects are present. The appetite stimulation's there. Gives another passing product from Narrows Labs as far as I'm concerned. Okay, now RAD 140 Testosterone. I got this in the liquid version. This is what the liquids look like, guys. Now I've been taking this at a higher dose than I've ever really taken it before, and a teammate of mine is actually taking it at a ridiculously high dose. You know who you are. And I'm not anywhere near up there where he's at, but I'm taking it at like 30, maybe 45 milligrams. The highest I think I've ever taken it before was 20. But this compound, for whatever reason, makes me very aggressive, makes me focus very well, and it's definitely legit. I remember the first SARM I ever took was EA's RAD 140 with the wasp on it. It was right when it came out. I remember I took it and I was like, man, I feel amazing. Like, I felt more aggressive, more powerful, more just, just like godlike than even being on like a low dose of Tren. That's kind of what I like, or like Winstrol. This is almost like a Winstrol or a Tren, just in the aggression that you get from it as well as the strength. People also complain about side effects with this with the joints. I've never had an issue, but like I said, I'm kind of lucky in that regard so far. I'm young, I'm only 28, so that could come on, catch up to me at any time, guys. But yeah, the RAD 140, definitely good stuff. I started this cycle, I was like, I started this kind of right after my show. My bodybuilding show, I weighed in at 194 pounds, which I cut down to from 230 to be on stage at 193 or 4 or whatever I was. And now I'm back up to, close to 230 again. And really, I've basically just been using SARMs. I haven't been using anabolics real heavily up until recently, with that switch over to the Nandrolone. So I can definitely attribute, putting a lot of my size back on and everything from these compounds, guys. If you're not a believer in SARMs, you should definitely think about it, because they've definitely done me some justice. And Not trying to toot my own horn, anything like that, but I'm happy with the way I look and I'm happy with the way I feel. So anyway, last but not least, S23 now. This one's kind of controversial. I run it at a low dose. I've ran it from a few different companies, just like all these other, I say it about all of them because I have. I've tried these SARMs from almost every company that's reputable. Enhanced Athlete, Pure Raws, now Narrows Labs. So far, and Narrows Labs has been a home run. I don't have a bad thing to say. So the S23, just like everything else around the board, it's on point. I'm not running it at a very high dose. I haven't been taking it throughout this whole SARM experiment, so I can't really compare it right now to other people's S23. But taking EA's S23 and taking Pure Raw's S23, this is just as good. And I'm gonna wonder, because I know for a fact that my supplier, this Narrows Labs supplier, they dose everything exactly perfect. Now, S23 is a drug that I never had any side effects with, but when I tried Pure Raw's liquid S23, I would get really, really crampy. And it was dosed at, just like this, I think 25 milligrams per milliliter. So I would take the Pure Raw's version at 25 milligrams, and literally I could be like laying in bed and just reach over like this or reach over like this or whatever, and my chest muscle would just cramp right up immediately. Oh, like it was crippling almost. It was too much. But I have been using this. I haven't really amped it up yet to tell how much it's capable of, especially in this stack. I think I got enough stuff going on. But it's definitely in there, just because I'm interested in the prostate, using a low dose S23 to keep the size of the prostate down and for prostate health, along with Cialis that I also take. So that's what we got, guys. We got this new company, man, Narrows Labs. They're doing big things. We got these raws here, capsules, got the liquids. So far, he's got the raws you can buy. We got the liquids you can buy. We got the raws you can buy. We got the capsules you can buy. We got nootropics. We're working on all kinds of other stuff. We're working on cycle supports. We're working on tons of stuff, guys. We're really trying to make this thing take off. You guys can use my coupon code TJ20 at www.narrowslabs.com and get 20% off your 20% off of your order, and also free shipping. Definitely helps you guys and it helps me. So hey, one hand washes the other. I'm a fan with that. Everything's all good. So with that, I'll leave you guys. I guess I can just kind of give you a little bit of a, I don't know, something of a preview of what I've kind of been looking like lately now anyway, as compared to where I was before the cycle. I don't know, you'd have to probably go back and look at some of my other videos, but definitely not disappointed with the way I look at all. I'm filling back out. Everything's good, guys. We love it. But so this is the site you want to see, guys. You want to go get on the internet, put this in the old address bar right there, narrowslabs.com. Get your stuff, use my coupon code. Get swole, guys. Get these gains. Lord knows we're going to keep getting them. You want to get big and swole like us, like me, my boy JR, go get yourself some Narrows products. With that, TJ, Jails, Institutions, Reps. That's my review of Narrows products so far. So far, so good. Buy them up, guys. Use my product. Use my coupon code. Buy the stuff up. Use it. Get gains. Get girls. Eat food. Get swole. It's a beautiful life. Take advantage of it. Every day's a present. Later.